Hi guys, so today I am going to be assisting incoming high school graduates with applying to Moreno Valley College. To begin, the first thing we will be doing is going to californiacolleges.edu. Then on the right hand side, we will press on the little person to sign into your account. Once you do so, we will hover over the College tab and press on College Search Tool. From here, we will type in Moreno Valley College. After pressing search, you will see that your college's name will show up as well as a heart to favorite it. Once you do so, you can press on the blue link. From here, we will press on admission and press on apply. Once you do so, you can go to this page and either create an account or sign in. To create an account, press on the blue link on the left-hand side. After pressing on begin creating my account, you will be sent to the first page where you can input your personal information. You will need to input your first name. If you have a middle name, you can input it, or check this box if you do not have a middle name and input your last name. You can also enter your suffix if you have a previous name or a preferred name, as well as your date of birth, which you will need to enter twice to ensure that it is correct. You can also input your social security number if you have one. If not, you can check no and provide one at a later time. Then you will be sent to the second page where you can input your email address. At this point, you will need to input a private email that you check often, not a school email. Then you will be asked to input your telephone number. If you do not have a second telephone number, you can leave the option blank. You will also need to input your address. Then on the third page, you will need to input a username and password when signing into your OpenCCC account. Both your username and password are very important, so be sure to remember the username and password when signing in. You will also need to create a PIN for additional security. You will also need to input some security questions if you are to forget your username or password. Then you can create your account. After doing so, you can sign in with your information. After signing in, we will need to start a new application. From here, we will need to input the term we are applying for, which is Winter 2021. However, for incoming high school students who may be interested in becoming a part of the Summer Bridge program, we recommend applying for Summer 2021. This is because if you do choose to become a part of Summer Bridge, you are required to take summer courses, and if you choose not to, there is no harm in applying for summer, meaning you are not required to take summer courses just because you apply to MVC during the summer term. Also, keep in mind that if you apply for the fall term, you become unable to join Summer Bridge because they begin classes in the summer. Hence, we recommend applying for the term of Summer 2021. Once you choose the term of your choice, you will need to input your education goal at Moreno Valley College, which most high school students choose to be obtaining an associate degree and transferring to a four-year institution. Next, you will be asked to choose your program of study or major. If you plan on transferring to a CSU or UC, you choose the option that includes your major followed by the words for transfer IGETC or CSU-GE. To ensure that your counselor chooses the courses you need that are transferable. Once you are finished, press continue. Now you will be asked to input or verify that the account information is accurate, which includes your phone, address, date of birth, etc. You will also be asked to input your parent or guardian information and your current mailing address. Please make sure that the address you input is accurate and your email is your private email or an email you will be checking often. After pressing continue, you will need to input information about your education. To start off, we will need to input that you are a first-time student in college after leaving high school, whether you are still attending high school or not. Next, you will need to input your highest education level as of January 3rd, 2021. At this time, you should have received your high school diploma from a U.S. school hence you should choose this option. You will also need to input your high school completion date. You will also need to check yes for receiving your diploma and yes for attending a high school in California. Next, you will need to input the last high school you attended, checking off that you attended high school in the United States and the name of the school you attended as well as the city. Afterwards, you will need to input your high school transcript information such as your GPA, the highest English course you took, and the grade you received, as well as the highest math course you took and the grade you received. Then you will press on Continue. After pressing Continue, you will need to input information about your citizenship or military status. If you are a U.S. citizen, you need to input this in the category for citizenship and immigration status. If you are not, you can look through the other options and select whichever applies to you. Then for U.S. military status, you can choose whichever option applies to you or choose None Apply to Me. Then press on Continue. Next, we will need to input information about your residency status. So first off, you'll need to input whether your parent or guardian lived in California since the date specified. Next, you'll need to check off any out-of-state activities your parent or guardian were engaged in, and if not, you can leave this blank. You'll also need to answer a few other questions such as foster care and homelessness, and then press on Continue. Next, you will need to input your needs and interests such as how comfortable you are with reading and writing English, and if you need financial assistance. You can also input if you are interested in sports while attending college, as well as our programs and services that we have to offer. If you are interested, you can check off the clubs and programs we offer, then press on Continue. Next, we will have demographic information where you will need to input your gender and your parent or guardian's education levels. You will also need to input a little bit of information about your race or ethnicity, and if you would not like to specify, you can leave this blank. However, you will need to mark whether or not you are Hispanic or Latino. Then press on Continue. At this time, you will need to review your application, and request for consent will be necessary. Hence, you'll need to press I consent, and to submit your application, you will need to check off the boxes and declare that your information can be released to the college. Then press on Submit My Application. At this time, you have submitted your application and you have applied to Moreno Valley College. Congratulations. Thank you for watching.